Have you ever noticed how some older men walk into a room and instantly command respect? Women lean in when they speak, people listen, and their presence alone sets the tone. And yet, there are others, often well-meaning, often kind, who give off the exact opposite effect. Instead of admiration, they trigger discomfort. Instead of respect, they invite suspicion. The difference isn't money, looks, or status. It's something deeper, something invisible, but immediately felt. This invisible line separates the man who radiates strength, wisdom, and self-mastery from the man who comes across as needy, controlling, or worse, creepy. It's a delicate subject, but one every man must confront if he values his reputation, his relationships, and his growth. Because here's the truth. Women have a sixth sense for weakness masked as confidence. They can feel when a man is authentic and when he's performing. The Stoics Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus understood this long before psychology gave it a name. They warned us about pride, about chasing what we cannot control, and about the dangers of being ruled by our emotions. And their wisdom holds the key to this very problem. In this lesson from Stoic Reflections, we'll uncover 3 common pitfalls that can make an older man appear unattractive or unsettling. And more importantly, we'll see how Stoic philosophy provides the antidote. Stay with me until the end, because mastering these lessons will not only change how women see you, it will change how you see yourself. Pitfall 1. The illusion of control and outcome dependence. Picture this. An older man meets a woman he's deeply interested in. Instead of letting the connection flow naturally, he begins to push. He showers her with compliments, texts too often, or becomes visibly upset if she doesn't respond the way he expects. On the surface, it looks like affection, but underneath it's control disguised as care. And nothing suffocates attraction faster than the weight of control. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control, the simple truth that we only control our own thoughts, actions, and choices. The moment you try to control another person's reactions, you step outside of your power. A man who ties his self-worth to a woman's approval has already lost. Why? Because he hands over his inner peace to forces he can never command. Women can feel this instantly. Desperation has a scent, and it reveals itself in every gesture, every word, every expectation. Instead of inspiring admiration, it triggers unease. She doesn't see strength, she sees instability. A Stoic man does the opposite. He knows his value comes from within. He gives his best, his presence, his character, his virtue, and then lets go of the outcome. Whether she accepts him or rejects him, his peace remains intact. That calm indifference is not coldness, it's confidence. And paradoxically, it is exactly what draws women closer. Pitfall 2. The echo chamber of past glory and entitlement. Have you ever sat with someone who can't stop talking about their past? The man who tells you again and again about what he achieved 20 years ago, the people he knew, the titles he held. At first, it might sound impressive, but soon it starts to feel heavy. Why? Because he's living in the echo chamber of his own history, expecting the world to reward him today for victories that no longer exist. Many older men fall into this trap. They believe age automatically grants them respect, or that past glory entitles them to admiration. But here's the hard truth. The past does not command the present. The Stoics warned us of this long ago. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Fame is a clattering of tongues, a thing of no value." Seneca reminded us that pride in yesterday blinds us to what we must do today. When a man carries himself with entitlement, he pushes people away. He stops listening, he stops learning, he treats conversations as performances rather than connections. Women especially sense this imbalance immediately. Instead of strength, it comes across as insecurity, an overcompensation for a lack of presence. Now a Stoic man knows better. He honors his past, but he does not live in it. His respect is earned fresh each day through humility, curiosity, and presence. He listens more than he boasts. He engages rather than performs. And it is this humility, this quiet strength, that makes him magnetic, regardless of age. Pitfall 3. Emotional reactivity and lack of self-regulation. Imagine sitting across from a man who seems composed until the slightest thing doesn't go his way. Maybe the waiter takes too long. Maybe someone disagrees with him. Maybe the woman he's with doesn't respond as he hoped. Suddenly, his mask slips. He snaps, grows defensive, or sulks with visible frustration. What was once a pleasant interaction now feels unpredictable, even unsafe. This is the danger of emotional reactivity, and it's one of the fastest ways an older man can shift from respected to avoided. Stoicism teaches us that the true measure of a man is not how he behaves when things are easy, but how he responds when things are hard. Seneca called anger a form of temporary madness. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. When a man cannot regulate his emotions, he becomes a prisoner to them. He lashes out, becomes needy, or spirals into insecurity. Age alone does not bring maturity. Self-mastery does, and without it, a man risks appearing unstable no matter how old he is. A Stoic man strives for apathy, not numbness, but freedom from destructive passions. He feels, but he does not let feelings control him. He breathes before reacting. He chooses reason over impulse. He owns his peace instead of outsourcing it. This calm steadiness is what makes others trust him. It's what makes women feel safe around him. And it's what separates the man who repels from the man who attracts. So, what have we uncovered today? 3 hidden traps that turn strength into weakness, the illusion of control, the echo of past glory, and the poison of emotional reactivity. These pitfalls may seem small, but together they can erode respect, attraction, and trust faster than anything else. And yet the solution has been with us for over 2,000 years. The Stoics gave us the blueprint. Focus only on what you control. Live humbly in the present and master your inner world before you try to master anything else. When you embody these principles, you stop chasing approval. You stop performing for validation. You stop fearing rejection. Instead, you move with calm confidence, the kind of presence that needs no explanation. Women feel it, people respect it, and you most of all finally live in alignment with your best self. This is what Stoic Reflections is about, not tricks, not empty bravado, but timeless wisdom applied to modern life. If this message resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which pitfall have you noticed most in yourself or in others? Your reflection might be the lesson another man needs to hear. Until next time, remember, strength is not in the mask you wear, but in the mastery of the man you truly are. Stay virtuous, stay wise.